Rich Rising family. Happy flower moon, full flower moon in Scorpio. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone rested well. And this is Hanging with the Millers. I'm warming up Kylie's lunch. I don't know if I forget this or not. I try to say it as often as I remember it. But thank you to the existing subscribers, and thank you to the newcomers to the family. Welcome to the family, y'all. This is a judgmental free zone. Everybody is welcome. Everybody is welcome. No matter where your walk is in life, or where you've been, or where you're going, you're welcome. I just want to give a big thanks to all of my supporters who understand where I'm coming from. To have people to understand you is very rare. I just want to thank y'all for not misunderstanding me and being able to relate to my content. I just want to thank you for, I appreciate the negative and the positive. It's just all about, it's all about how you say things. And I don't think people realize that. They think that they can just say whatever. But it's just really all about how you say it. Approach is everything. Just like a parent. You don't want to go on a job with dirty clothes and yourself not together just as well as you don't want to approach anybody like that. But that's the world we live in. Respect is dead, just like chivalry. Like, respect is gone. Like, you very rarely find people who respect other people enough to watch for what they say. Like, even I have been asking Most High to guide my tongue. That's why I don't respond to y'all. That's why I remove y'all until y'all know how to, like, y'all gon', like, sometimes you have to, what Money Babygirl said, I had to steal my respect. I'm gonna steal my respect, because I respect everybody. Like, I'm just not finna fly off at the mouth. Because I've had plenty of people to come on here and with positive criticism. There is a difference. There's a such thing as positive and a person just being downright. I'm not stupid. I know when a person is genuine with what they say. You know what I'm saying? And I have gotten positive criticism. Believe me. I'll take Miss Kathy from Boston, which I love, and she considers us family. Miss Kathy Raymond from Boston, she's a couple of times, she has said some positive criticism. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to receive that because it was the way she approached me and her wording. It's a difference. But yeah, y'all. Especially when you're dealing with people and their kids and stuff like that, you kind of have to be sensitive and think. Would I want someone to step to me like that? You just gotta think, and I don't think people think anymore. People just think they can do whatever they want to do. Not over here. Not over here. But anyway, y'all. I slept really, I just seen a car pass by. I slept really, really good, y'all. I woke up in the wee hours because I had remembered I was planning to wake up at 12. But Spirit had me so rested, I guess because I had prayed or whatever. And Spirit had me so rested. I had woke up this morning, I took my spiritual bath, I journaled, I prayed some more. And I set my intentions, and I went outside and I did my release letter. Y'all fixing me some tea. Oh, did I already put it in there? As I fix baby girl lunch. So let me pour my tea up before I run my mouth. I'm finna go get Kylie up. That's weird. While this cools. Y'all, I love me some tea. Hold on. Wait. Good day. Also, y'all, what I've learned that has been helping me is when I get up, I speak affirmations over my day. I already set the intentions for my day. I say I'm gonna have a good day. I'm not gonna let the words of others, I'm not gonna be defensive, because I can be very defensive. But like I said, I'm healing, baby. I'm on my journey, and God is working on me every day. Every day I learn something new. Every day I learn something new about myself, about others. And I'm changing. I'm just changing every day, and I love it. Yes, it's scary, but I love it. What's that song? And I love it. Yeah, y'all love my pops, man. Shout out to Narisa, man. Thank you. Thank you for my set. Everybody know I love pink. My favorite color, pink. And like I said, my whole house pink, except for them kids' room. Except for my son's room. But I love these pots. I think these are a good buy for $42 from off Amazon. Cause and I'm still gonna get me that Paris Hilton, the whole set. I got other stuff by Paris Hilton, like the teapot and the kettle, and some other items like cutting board, and I got a charcuterie board with the knives. I got things like that that I already previously had. But that pot set, I love it, baby. Love it. Our chicken tenders are almost done. So yesterday we did record eating, because just sometimes, I get on here when I'm called, which we will be doing more videos out. Other videos than the motivational. We're going to be doing other stuff. I just have to my home has to be taken care of first. First and furthermore. And my children. The well-being of them, meaning clothes, shoes, whatever they may need. They come first. But yesterday I did chicken bites, because those things are good. And I did the broccoli and cheddar noodles. And we had corn. So she said, Mommy, well, I want some. She liked those chicken tenders, so put those in the oven. And like I told her, I was like, baby girl, you don't always have to take hot. Some days, swap it out. Take a sandwich or something. Give Mommy a little bitty break or whatever. So that's something that we're gonna work on for next year's lunch, is importing new lunch ideas. So I got all summer to come up with a whole new lunch menu. I told her, baby, you can take, because she likes sandwiches and sometimes grilled cheese. Like, we're gonna import different things and more healthy ideas. It takes time. So, but yes, y'all, it's like this, and I like that, y'all. Like, I felt the shift. I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning. Cause baby, auntie, we eat by 5 every day. We pretty much don't eat after 5. If we do, it's like fruit, yogurt, something like that. We'll have a little snack. And baby, I'm in bed by 9. Before 9, actually. Probably before 8 o'clock. I'm in bed, but I'm watching TV or whatever. But baby, I have an old soul for real, and I've always been like that, kind of reserved. But I think I done got too reserved. So you know, we're gonna make some changes. Y'all, my daddy. Oh crap. Got stirred. Y'all, I talked to my daddy yesterday because Kyla wanted, no, that was Sunday. Yeah, I talked to my daddy Sunday. And I know I told y'all he's thinking about coming up. You know, he said he'll be over here, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that, when he's released from his doctor. And that's going to be a lot of big help to me as well, because I'll be able to, start getting back out and going back out to eat, you know, by myself and things like that. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not able to do. I don't really ever have any. Well, I don't have any in a long time. I'm not going front. And it's time for me to go. I'm gonna take myself out to eat. And my cousin, he said he's in Mobile working or whatever. He's my favorite cousin. He keep me on my toes. Like, it's good to have somebody to keep you in line. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm just like everybody else. I ain't perfect, baby. Trust and believe. And he always, you know, and it's in a respectful way. That's why I said it's your approach. You know, sometimes he's like, hey, cuz, hey, I know how they treated you. He was like, but hey, leave that in God here. He was like, man, go on, live your life. You know, if they want to be a part of it, fine. If they don't, fine. But if they want to be a part of it, have boundaries. And he just keep me on my toes, you know. Even when cause I'm a retired crash out. Like, I would say and do anything. Like, as soon as you make me mad, boom, there go that bipolar kicking in. Hey, I'm being real right now. And I used to crash out a lot on the internet years ago. I'm talking about years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. And he would always say, cuz, take it down, cuz. And I would be mad inside, burning up, talking about steam coming from my ears. But he was right, and I would take it down. But he, you know, and he checks in. He's like a distant cousin. He's like not really blood, but I don't really know how he's my family, but I know he is family because we all grew up together or whatever. But yeah, he's coming by Friday. I think he's gonna fry us some fish, y'all. I think he gonna fry us some fish. I told him what kind of fish I like. He keeps me on my health journey as well. He always send me salads, and I gotta get back on my salads with the fruit and stuff in it, baby. I'm finna get back on it. Cause before I moved over here, y'all can go back and look at the pictures, baby. I was slim. I just was stressed out and I was just eating. But yeah, y'all, like, it's good to have somebody in your corner that understands you. And, you know, it's good. It's hard to find somebody that understands you, especially, I'm gonna be honest. I've met a lot of Libras, and I don't even meet enemies. They're created, like, because I can get along with anybody. White, black, Chinese. I don't even look at, you know what I'm saying? I look at character. Like, I can get along with anybody. It's about them getting along with me. But yeah, like, it's good to have that one person. And then I got a homeboy at Thug Money. Whenever he see me now, cause he's on YouTube, he got a following, and but he's been, you know, popular way before I decided to come on the scene. And he also does music, and he does shows and things like that. And I was very inspired by him, and obviously he was inspired by me because I've been knowing him for about 3 years now. Never met him or anything. He gave me my first flowers. He bought me my first flowers. He don't live nowhere around me, out of state, whatever. And when he see me don't post a video on him, and I get quiet, he'll text my phone, tighten up. We don't even talk every day. Sometimes it's a month or two before we talk because he's busy in life. But he always makes sure that when I get quiet, because I guess he can feel it. Something wrong. You know what I'm saying? He'll text me, hey, tighten up. All he don't say nothing else. He just be like, tighten up. And I tighten up. Like, it's good to have people in your corner like that. And because he told me, he said, man, you deserve it. Like, you need to just win. You need to just focus on you. Focus on your family. Focus on your kids. You know, and when he say family, he's talking about my kids because he's watched me. To everybody, you have to know me personally. You have to know where I've been to understand where I'm at now and why I'm the way I am. Like, me and my kids deserve it all, and I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna make that happen. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to be proof that you can start with nothing. I don't have a lot. I don't claim to have a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I do the right thing so I never lack. I do the right thing by people. And I'm not out here just hurting people. I'm not out here, I'm just being me. So, you know, I think that intimidates people when you are your authentic true self. Yes. People can find all they want. It bothers them because they can't. So, you know, I don't even get mad no more when people act how they act. You know, because you got to know it's a you thing. A them thing, not you. I still get nervous coming on here. That's why I ain't done a lot of lives, because I be nervous. But forget that. The people I'm supposed to reach, will find me. You know what I'm saying? Just like I told y'all, there's no family here supporting me. There's no blood. These are total strangers that are calling me family and calling my daughter and my son, niece and nephew. You know, and I appreciate that because that was my biggest thing. You know, I didn't have no support. I was like, dang, man. I got discouraged in the beginning because I'm like, you expect for your family to be happy for you and to support what you have going on, because that's me. I have supported family. These people, I have supported them in whatever they've had going on. I noticed that I just have to stop supporting people that don't support my success, but they yell and broadcast and highlight your downfall. Them not your people. Them not your people, y'all. You have to find your people, and that's what I teach my kids. I teach my kids to not fit in. Yes, I teach my kids to not fit in. You stand out. You be a leader. I teach my kids to be a leader, not a follower. My son like I told y'all, my son told me the other day, and he's been struggling with this because my son is very smart and he does his work. And the kids in the class was at one point, you know, was distracting him. The same with my daughter. They'll pick, and then they'll tell the teacher, oh, it's Caleb. You know what I'm saying? They'll get him out of his zone, and he react, and it's him. They're gonna point at him. So I told him, hey, stay away from those kids. Those are not your people. Them not your people. Let them call you lame. Let them call you lame. They lame. They lame because they parent not even teaching them to be a leader, to not even bother people that's focused on their work. Like, you have to, kids, and then another thing, kids can't regulate emotions like us. Man, listen, I watch a lot of podcasts on children because parenting ain't easy, and being a single mother, having to carry both feminine and masculine, which all of us do. I want y'all to know that now. We all have masculine and feminine energy. It's about balancing it. And it helps me balance it and understand why my kids feel the way they do and help them regulate their emotions. An 8-year-old, she can't regulate her emotions. So I have to help her. Like yesterday morning, she had, she got upset. Kylie don't like to be yelled at. She's very sensitive. She don't like to get in trouble. And that's any kid. They do stuff to get in trouble, but they don't like to get yelled at. So I had to yell at her a little bit, and that's what it was. But I promise you, before she got on that bus, she was hugging me and telling me she's sorry. And even when she got off the bus, because that's what we do in this house, we apologize. And when she got off the bus, guess what she told me again? She ran up to me, hugged me, Mommy, I'm so sorry. I was upset. I was upset because you yelled at me. I was upset because I felt like you was doing too much. Because I probably was. I'm still being worked on. So, you gotta let your kids regulate their emotions, man. You tell them to shut up. What you crying for? At 4 years old. At 2 years old. They can't even regulate their emotions. They don't even know why they feel like that for real. But I'm telling you. Let me start fixing this. Can you get your snack? Oh, you don't want them? Okay. I was thinking about putting some yogurt in here. Would you like some? Mm-hmm. We're going to try and see, and you let me know if it stayed cold. But I'm going to get all your lunch, your stuff together this summer. That way all your stuff can stay cold and stuff. Mm-hmm. So that's why I be so afraid to send that yogurt, y'all. But I'm gonna keep these wrapped in aluminum foil, y'all, because I seen a girl do it, and it'll keep the chicken tenders, the meat warm. I like the people I can learn from, That's why I've always been wise. What's up? Hey. Oh, you got the hair stuff on the table? Go ahead and get that out for me. Oh, crap. Y'all, I'm learning how to cook with gas. Where's that other one? No, I'm learning how to cook with gas. I'm a little timid around it, but it does cook better. I will say that. Boy, do the bill be high. That's why I said this summer we gonna have to we're gonna be grilling a lot. My daddy gonna be here. He said he's gonna show me, he's gonna teach me. So, we're gonna do hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken, whatever the kids may like. Then he gonna be teaching me how to plant flowers, because my daddy does have a green thumb. I don't. So y'all, yeah. I want to grow some, my daddy used to have a garden and everything over there in Foley. Donkeys. My daddy a real country bumpkin. So I'm going to let him teach me those things. And I know he going to help me rebuild this fire pit, because me and him can sit back there some days. My dad like to sit on the porch and stuff. He's old. My dad is elderly. So he like to do things. He's always like to do that. He'll fall asleep on the porch. Okay. That's that. That way I can wash these pots today. Baby, I don't get them. So baby, we gotta eat everything. As much as we, can. At least eat it twice. That's us though. We ain't gonna too much eat leftovers no more than a day after. Okay. Oh, your water. But yeah, y'all. Let these folks. Why is the two waters open over here? Kylie?
Yes.
Oh, excuse me?
I didn't hear.
Okay, so why are the two waters open?
I don't know.
We don't do it again. 'Cause I know I've been drinking
That's
my
not
water.
mine.
They're not mine either.
I don't know who it is.
But yeah. You done everything you need to do?
Yes.
Put your water up there. Get your yogurt and your. I'm gonna put some fruit in here too. So she got some yogurt and fruit. Okay. So she has her chicken tenders, cheddar broccoli noodles, and corn. Do you get to take the whole thing to lunch? The whole like bag? Okay. Cause I'm gonna put the cold stuff up top. Okay. Ooh, that's the wrong napkin. I'm gonna buy some loose napkins next year. That way I don't have to use my real paper towel, y'all. Get her spoon. I don't know what happened to all her other little classy food. I'm buying some more this summer. Stuff like that we put in your box. I really wish I could do this for my son. So up and then up top, I'm gonna put her yogurt and her fruit and her juice. Put it up top. That way it'll keep everything, you know, because it's frozen, so it'll keep that cold. And for her notes, got my gloves, didn't even use it yet. We have to make sure it's out, y'all. Today's message will be to thine self be true. You are beautiful. Mom. XOXO. To thyself be true. My shop teacher, if don't nobody know me, I love to dye my hair red, which I'm finna do it again. I've been trying to refrain, but I'm being guided to do a change, make a change in my appearance. But my shop teacher, you know, he was another one that would keep me on my toes because, baby, I was something else when I was younger. That's because, you know, I had a lot of trauma and I was just a depressed little girl, and I didn't know how to regulate my emotions. Nobody taught me, so I would, she couldn't say nothing. Do nothing, say nothing. And he was one of the ones, you know, who took me under his wing. Anytime I get in trouble, he come and give me a little pep talk, say, you know better than that. You know, whatever. And he used to always write me little affirmations, and this was one of them. And he used to call me Sparky because I was like, you know, Aries is opposite side of Libra, so I was fiery, you know, very fiery growing up. I have calmed down a whole lot. But he used to call me Sparky, not only because I kept my hair red and that copper orange, but because that's just what it was. and he wrote one quote to me, and he said, "To thyself be true." So passing it on to my daughter. To thyself be true. Always be true to yourself. Always do what's best for you first. Never put nobody, before you. Nobody. And that's something that I used to do. I used to be like that. I used to overexert myself. I used to overshare. I used to over give. I don't do it no more. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Gotta go do her hair. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. I hope that everybody is doing well. I hope everybody's health is intact. I hope everybody's mental is intact, because y'all don't even understand. There's a lot of people walking around here. Hey. And y'all, please pay attention to the energy, because those that know, and I don't know those that don't know, a couple of days before the moon, the energy is always chaotic, and then a couple of days after, and especially during. And I've been noticed because of the comments and just people coming out of nowhere, just flying out the mouth. Just let them do it. I love y'all. Bye.